Yo, what up, slackers? Are you ready for Dragon Ball episode number 3? Okay, before we begin, first let's put up today's vocabs and idioms. The first one is bitter. It could be a bitter taste, but here what I really meant was kind of an emotion. Someone's bitter is someone who is resentful because they felt that they haven't been treated fairly. So you could be bitter if you think you deserve an A, but you were given a B. You know, that type of thing. I'm talking about grades in school, not like the size of your cups. Number 2 is thrilled. Thrilled, yeah. This is simple. You're excited. You're so thrilled that you're gonna get lots of Christmas presents. Yeah, that's kind of like pretty straightforward. Thrilled, excited. Yeah. Number 3, allegedly. It just means that there's a claim of something without a real evidence or kind of proof. If you're allegedly accused of, or you can be allegedly good at something, but you can be, okay, you're allegedly the valedictorian of your high school when you graduated 20 years ago. Sure, but no one was there to witness it, or no one who was there. Okay, not a person who was there can be here today to prove your case. So that's what allegedly means. And the last one's don't ever think. It's not an advice for you to be dumb. Don't ever think. It's more about sort of taking a precaution against something because the facade might be misleading. The facade meaning how it looks might be misleading. For example, if it's the winter and then the lake, there's ice covering the lake, don't ever think you can just walk on that thin ice because you will fall through. You know, don't ever think. Yeah, so that's today's vocabs, and let's get into episode number 3. So last time in episode number 2, we talked about Goku and Bulma as they were going on their journey to search for the 7 Dragon Balls. They made a stop at this place called Skull Valley, and they set up tent. And they also ran into two henchmen, or two henchmen from Emperor Pilaf, and at the same time, or a little bit after, they so Goku take care of them, and then they met this turtle who is lost and who is looking for his home, which is the beach. He wants to get back to the water because Skull Valley is not exactly on the beach. And Goku, being such a nice kid, offered to take the sea turtle, back to the beach, and to retrieve him for his return him to his master. So that's and who basically has lost him. And then in episode number 3, it began with Goku carrying the turtle on his back, and he walked basically 1,000 miles with Bulma following him, and they got to the beach. And the turtle, so there was a minor fight where there's a bear and Goku just kicked his ass. And it wasn't even a real fight because Goku was so strong. That just further shows how much of a little power boy that Goku is in martial arts. They got to the beach, they dropped off the turtle, but before they depart, Turtle told Goku that he would like to introduce him to his master. And Goku happily obliged. And this old dude, he's carrying a turtle shell on his back? Yeah, he is. So he carries a turtle shell on his back, and he's like in this Hawaiian shirt and flip-flops with shades this cool old guy. His name is Master Roshi, and he said to Goku, "Thank you for returning the turtle, or helping the turtle to return home, and I wanted to reward you with a present." So he brought over something called the flying Nimbus, which is like a small cloud that can fit a person on it. And it's, yes, and he tried to demonstrate to Goku how to mount it and ride it. As he was trying to hop on top of the Nimbus cloud, or the flying Nimbus, he can't get onto it. Master Roshi, I mean, because for those, for one to be able to mount the flying Nimbus, he or she must have a pure heart. And Goku, of course, took a hop and got right on top of the Nimbus because, yeah, he has the purest of hearts. And yeah, so that was how Goku got his flying Nimbus. And actually, on a side note, the flying Nimbus is, in the original Chinese novel, it's an ancient novel from the Ming Dynasty. It's called Journey to the West. It's one of the most famous and popular tales in the vast, or the Pan-East Asian culture. Journey to the West. There, the protagonist, his name is also Son Goku. He has two very important treasures or assets that he uses. One is, of course, the flying Nimbus. That is his ride. That is his ride because it's basically like a jet, a helicopter, or but it goes much faster than a helicopter. It's like a jet at his command. It's a personal jet that can fit one person or two at the most. And that was one of his treasures, and the other one is the power pole. And we already introduced power pole in episode number 1, where Goku pinned the flying dinosaur to the side of the cliff with his power pole to save Bulma from falling. And yeah, so both of those two, if you call them weapons, so the power pole was Son Goku's weapon, and the flying Nimbus was his ride in the original novel. And here, they both appear, and now our little Goku here, he has gotten them both. And as all this is happening, Emperor Pilaf actually was trying to sneak into Master Roshi's house because his Dragon Ball radar, I guess he also has one, just like Bulma has a Dragon Ball radar. He saw that there was a Dragon Ball near where Master Roshi lives, and this house is called Kame House. It's built right on the beach. It's on this little island where Master Roshi lives, and it's just right off the beach. It's literally a house on the beach. And Emperor Pilaf was trying to get in because he was trying to break in and try to look for the Dragon Ball. So he tried to mess with the door. But yeah, little did he know that there was a door right there. Or no, not a door. There's a window like right next to him that is open. So he got in. And then as this was happening, Bulma, we cut back to the beach. Bulma saw that Goku got a present from Master Roshi, the flying Nimbus. And Bulma was also, here we go. Let's use one of the vocaps. Bulma was bitter that she didn't get a present. However, the turtle clarified that Bulma, or rather, Goku was the only one that actually helped him get back home. So, despite Bulma's protest, Master Roshi was unmoved. But, Master Roshi made a pretty awesome demand. Actually, what Bulma saw was there was a Dragon Ball hanging from Master Roshi's neck. He's wearing it like a necklace. He made a necklace out of a Dragon Ball. That's pretty awesome. And Bulma immediately asked for it. because she thinks that's the price that she deserves just for being there. And Master Roshi here made an awesome request. He asked to see Bulma's underwear. And Bulma, of course, was fanatic, not fanatic. She went berserk, but at the same time, she also thought to herself, just showing this old guy my undies, probably isn't such a big deal. So after a careful contemplation, she said, "Okay." And then the next scene, wham! There we go. Bulma and her beaver, or her bush, whatever you call it, all in front of Master Roshi. And here is where I guess he got the nosebleed. He the blood his nose not only just bled, but his nose like was squirting blood, because this was more than what he asked for. And this is precisely because that morning, I don't know if you remember in episode 2, Goku removed Bulma's underwear when she was asleep because he wanted a more comfortable cushion, and he was checking out whether she also had a bulge under her crotch, and yeah, so that's why she didn't know that she didn't have an underwear. And even after she exposed herself in front of Master Roshi, she still didn't know that she didn't have an underwear. And she thought that was so easy. Like, Master Roshi just handed the Dragon Ball over as soon as she did that. And that was one of the most classic scenes of Dragon Ball. And here, Master Roshi, he was in a daze. Yeah, he just, you want this? Here, you want that? Just take it, Bulma. And yeah, I mean, but Bulma, she was not only a feisty little girl, but she was also a pretty little girl, also with a nice figure and nice boobs. But of course, we never got to see what Master Roshi saw, because she had her back against us in both the manga as well as in the anime show here. So yeah, that was how she got her fourth. She bagged her fourth Dragon Ball, and this is a 3-star Dragon Ball as a gift from Master Roshi. Then Goku and Bulma made her way back to the capsule house that she set up in Skull Valley. Now Bulma finds out that her panties were off, and she screamed at Goku in horror. Not only screamed at him, she actually sprayed some bullets at him with her machine gun. And because she just realized what she had shown Master Roshi. And and even at the exchange of a Dragon Ball, she thought that wasn't cool. So yeah, that was the epiphany from Bulma that, oh shit, what did I just do? And then Bulma wanted to go back to the Kame house where Master Roshi lives to to probably also spray some bullets to his face as well. But she was trying to get onto the flying Nimbus, but of course she couldn't, because she is not a kid and she didn't have the purest of hearts. Now the scene cuts back to the Kame house. Before we do that, I just thought of another thing. Master Roshi, he was thrilled at what he saw, more than thrilled at what he saw when he asked Bulma to see her underpants. Yeah, this is a perfect place to describe the mental state of Master Roshi the moment that Bulma exposed herself voluntarily in front of him. Yes, it wasn't Yeah, it can't even be described as a striptease because it wasn't. It was just wham, like her opening her bath towel, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, going back to what's happening at the Kama house, Emperor Pilaf now is yeah, is trashing Roshi's house, or Master Roshi's house, and he's threatening an alligator with a switchblade. And Master Roshi got back, and Emperor Pilaf was like, "Oh, okay, here you go, old man. Now, hand me over the Dragon Ball, or hand over the Dragon Ball." And Master Roshi told him, I guess he was still in that daze, being so thrilled of what he saw. He said he just gave that away to a pretty girl on the beach, and she was no longer there. Emperor Pilaf was, yeah, he went ballistic. He's like, damn, how could this happen to me? And he, yeah, he basically was like, all right, now old man, help me get back to my ship, and I need to get out of here. Of course, Master Roshi, so he asked Master Roshi to help him push their ship back from the beach, because I guess they landed on the beach with the ship when he arrived, when Emperor Pilaf arrived on the island, and Master Roshi obliged happily. He helps them pushing the ship back, but you know, at the same time, he punched a hole in the bottom of the boat, and he saw as he was waving them off, as they're sailing off, that ship, yeah, was about to sink to the bottom of the ocean. And here I thought of another good one. Don't ever think. Yeah, don't ever think that you can push Master Roshi around, because this guy is one of the greatest or the most revered kung fu masters ever. Okay. Yeah, we're about to find out. Yeah, sorry for spoiling that, but that's who Master Roshi is. Okay, since I spoiled it, I'm also gonna use allegedly here. So Master Roshi is allegedly one of the best martial artists in the world. It's allegedly because we haven't seen it yet. He has something to prove. So he's allegedly one of the best martial artists in the world. Okay? So that concludes our episode 3 of the Dragon Ball series. And yeah, so it just a quick recap. So Goku and Bulma returned the turtle to the sea. They met Master Roshi. Goku got the flying Nimbus, and Master Roshi also, although at a hefty price, gave Bulma the 3-star Dragon Ball. And yeah, that's all for today. And thank you very much for listening. I'm signing off.